Hey guys, welcome. Today we're going to be changing the front shocks on my 2005 Ford Ranger. The tools you'll need will of course be your Bilstein shocks, torque wrench, a hammer, 3/4 inch socket, that's for a 1/2 inch drive, a 3/8 inch socket wrench, a 1/2 inch socket, and that's on the 3/8 drive. That is a 17 millimeter wrench. That's a 13 millimeter wrench and a 15 millimeter wrench. And also, you're going to need some jack stands just to make sure that the car doesn't fall on you. Also make sure that this 1/2 inch socket for the 3/8 drive is an extended socket. If you have a regular socket, it's going to be too short and it's not going to reach the area that you need to reach. And that bag right there, that's just from extra parts that came with the shocks. This is the front left tire, and we're going to take it off to access the wheel well. Wheels off. So first we need to access the top of the shock. So we're going to use this 19 millimeter wrench and this 15 millimeter wrench. And the 19 millimeter is going to be used to hold the shock in place. And the 15 millimeter wrench is going to be used to loosen this top nut. So this is just going to take a little bit of elbow grease. All right, let's go ahead and get underneath the wheel here. Right there. That's what we need to access. So we're going to take a 1/2 inch socket. It's the extended socket that's on the 3/8 drive. We're going to loosen this nut. And you'll do the same on the other side. Take that one off too. Next, we're going to tap the old shock out of place. So I have a hammer here, and then you're going to tap from below. If you lower this part a little bit, it should make it easier to provide a little more separation between the old shock and this control arm. Should come out. This is the new shock. You're going to take this washer, put this washer on it like this, and then this little rubber stopper, you put this end facing upwards, and we're going to place it inside, place it into its holster, and then I'm lining up these bolts and placing the bolts in. I'm going to take this bolt that came with the kit, start it by hand underneath. Take the extended 1/2 inch socket on the 3/8 drive and tighten it up. You can also take this 13 millimeter wrench, use it as a hold for this bolt. Do the same on the other side. Now put this rubber stopper on the top and this final covering. Take this nut. .17 millimeter wrench. And you're all set.